know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. Make me feel so young.
What's poppin'? The following clips that I'm about to show you is just a couple of clips from the whole beginning of this process of just bugs I've encountered and issues I've encountered and just me complaining about them essentially. I thought it was a bit fun to put it now afterwards when I showed you in the other video how everything's kind of done. So obviously I managed to solve most of these, or managed to come up with an alternative which was good enough. So I just thought it was fun to show these bugs now afterwards, but let's have a look at those videos. Okay, let me show you one of the most frustrating parts of this whole programming ordeal. I've probably been working on this thing for like, I don't know, a while. Like today's Thursday. I started on the Tuesday evening. I probably spent 3 hours on this thing. Then I was like, okay, I can't figure this out. Maybe I'll wake up early tomorrow morning and I'll figure it out in the morning. Because sometimes you just need to sleep on things. That's what they say, right? So I wake up at 6 o'clock on the Wednesday, work on it for 2 hours. No, can't figure it out. So I'm like, okay, let me do my day job, let me do that whole thing, and then I'll figure it out in the evening, you know. My brain just needs some time to digest it at the back of the brain, you know. That's what they say too. So I come back in the evening yesterday night. No, not working. I come back this morning again. I'm like, okay, I need to sleep on this one more time, then I'll be able to solve it in the morning. Wake up at 6 this morning. Nope, I'm not able to solve it. 2 more hours. So this one issue I probably spent 12 hours on, something like that. And now I've just spent another hour on it, still can't get it right. You have no clue how frustrating it is. This is the point where you give up. No kidding. Jesus, I'm going mad. And I'm spending all my time in this little 4x4 meter office. No, not even 2x2, 4 square meters. Just sitting here all day trying to solve this thing in the morning and in the evening after my day job. But let me show you quickly what the issue is. I'm sure I could have done a screen record instead, but I guess this works too. So this is my app, and what I've been working on lately is the search page basically. And so this is just a bunch of test things. So this works beautifully. You know, you can click it and you can get the details. All that works perfectly fine. But what I want is one of them, you know, cool search lists where you can type something in and then it will filter it while you're typing. So for example, if I type D here, it will pop it up in real time. I don't want one of those search fields where you put something in and you hit search and then you search, because you know we're not building Google, right? We're building something fresh here. So I have all this logic here. I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but basically this is where I keep that logic. So I get the stuff from the database. If this is the first query, I get the stuff from the database, just the entire list, and that's why right now the entire list is displayed on the app. But if I type something into the text field, which is the search field basically, I should get this. So I should get the stories collection where the title to lowercase contains the query I want. Okay, logic is perfectly sound, right? According to me, at least. But then, when I get to searching, so for example now, if I get to typing something in here in the search box, say for example I want to search for Doge. The whole thing just crashes every time. I've been Googling, I've been watching Nigerian YouTubers with 200 views make tutorials on it. I can't figure it out. I'm going mad. I'm probably mad already, but yeah, I don't know how to solve it. I don't know, what do I do at this point? Do I leave this as it is and I come back to it in like 2 weeks when I've built some other stuff? Do I just put all the time I have into solving it? Do I pay someone, some Indian on Fiverr, to solve it? I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I'm probably gonna take today, Thursday, spend the rest of the day trying to solve this, see if I can figure it out. If not, maybe I'll just post one of those questions on Stack Overflow, which is like Nerd Central, where you can get advice from people who know their shit, unlike me. And if not, I'll probably come back to it in like 2 weeks. But yeah, like you see, this is the frustration with trying to program, because everything works perfectly. You build complex databases where you query stuff, and you build lists based on those queries in real time, but you can't get a simple filter right, and then the whole app just crashes. You have no, probably, maybe if you're watching this, you know how frustrating that is, but that's for sure the most frustrating part of this. Anyway, we'll see if I manage to stop this. If you don't hear from me, I'll probably given up, so have a good life and thanks for that. Okay, update, it's about 3 hours later since I filmed the last clip, and I still haven't figured it out, and I've given up at this point. But I have decided to, you know, be wise, push it forward, do it some other time. But I've made some nice, let me turn the camera around here. Made some nice progress so far. Let me show you a bit of a preview. Because when I think about it, you probably don't really need a search button because of the nature of the app, you're not really gonna know what you're searching for. So it's probably better to have like a good category or filter view or whatever you wanna call it. But here we have the home page. Basically now it's just a bunch of sample content, so these images and titles and all that won't be the same. But if you want to, you can, for example, press the individual one, you can read the blurb, you can see all of the tags, etc. So for example, if you want to see more of this history tag, hit that, you get to see more. Or for example, if you're on the front page and you want to go straight to sport, for example, you can go to and view that category view. Or if you want to go here and view all of the categories, this will be a lot longer later obviously, but then you can, for example, just press that one and you get the same view. Right now I'm struggling a bit with the search page, like I said before, but I think maybe I'll make it a boring one where you just have to type something in, and then we'll see. Yeah, I think right now it's just returning history as a default, but then you'll just be able to type in and then hit enter, and then it will bring up whatever the search result is. So that's pretty nice. Like the home page is pretty done. I'll probably, you know, since we won't have the search, we'll probably have to add a couple of more lines, like some popular ones or some trending ones or some this age category ones or whatever. And then obviously I'll have to work on the search, just get that sorted out somehow. I'll have to work on all of the buttons which connect the pages obviously, and then also the, what do you call it? Also the profile page, and then the login, of course. And then after that, the app itself will be done. What will be left to build then is the actual play view, where where you can press play and you can actually hear the whatever's playing, and the subscription, like how the payment and all that will be handled. I feel like that's gonna be very, 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 very complicated. You know, this thing, which was pretty shit day, turned out pretty well anyway, just because I was able to sort all those things out. But I'm still frustrated as hell that I didn't manage to sort out that list builder. But oh well, what can you do? I guess we'll live and we'll learn, right? Yeah, but so tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can make some more progress, if I can just connect the overall app. And then over the weekend I think I'm going to work on some other things in regards to this whole project, and then next week I'm going to start building like the play view. So for example, how you hear the sound or how you can change the timing and all that kind of stuff. That's probably going to be a massive project by itself, but should be fun, and it should be unless we get stuck like this time, but it should be good. See you then. What's poppin'? So it's 7 a.m. I've been working on this sign-in page for like an hour. I think I'm finally starting to get there, but there's one issue. There's one freaking variable that isn't defined that I can't figure out how to define correctly, since it's like pulling from the database and oh well, I gotta make some breakfast now, but I think we've made some solid progress. I just need to think about this for a while, figure it out, and then we'll be there. And now they're drilling right above me. Nice.
I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little